I decided to dive into the whole subscription crate craze and subscribe to a couple of different crates, and in this video I'm going to show you my very first Knitcrate box that I got, and I am really excited to check it out. I was wanting to do a reveal of big ol' unboxing where I didn't see what was in there until I made the video, but I just couldn't wait. My crates actually arrived while I was out of town, and when I got home there was a few days where I needed to do some other things and couldn't make a video yet, but I really wanted to open a box, so I went ahead and I opened the Knitcrate box and got started on playing with the yarn that came in it and with the pattern. But I'm glad I did, because now I have a little bit more things prepared for you for this video. So if you want to continue seeing my little reviews here on these, I'm going to be doing the subscription for this particular box for 3 months, because I think that's a fair trial period. So there's going to be 3 videos with this very specific subscription box that I'm going to go over and see how I like them. And so that's my plan. So go ahead and hit the subscribe and like button so that you can follow along and be able to figure out whether or not you think subscribing to one of these Knitcrates would be a good idea for you. Okay, so here is the cute little box that was waiting for me. Has the Knitcrate logo on it, and here's the website right there, is the knitcrate.com. And I will try to remember to get all those links in the description box down below. But so this box is the Artisan, which means that the yarns that will be sent are those that are hand dyed or of some handmade quality. And the first yarn that I got, and this is the September 2018 box. But this yarn is really beautiful. It's even, the color even kind of matches the Knitcrate color there. But it's called Daisy, and it's from Knit 1 Crochet 2. Let's see if I can get this cute little label up there for you. And it came with two of these, and each one is approximately 100 grams or 272 yards or 248 meters. It says to hand wash in cold water and lay flat to dry, and the yarn is made in Italy, but the Knit 1 Crochet 2 people, they have dyed it up beautifully. Let's see, so, and then there's the pattern book that comes in it, and a little bit of more information about the patterns in here. So what's really neat is that it comes with 2 levels of patterns in this booklet. And it says on the front here, this month's themes focuses on a modern palette with a graphic twist. Dusty tones play off wearable designs and beautifully dyed yarns. This Morse code missive, dash dot dash, is the letter K for Knitcrate, is our sign off on what is sure to be a singular set of September crates. So yeah, they named this particular crate dash dot dash, and I thought that was really creative. So the yarn that came in here is 38% linen, 32% silk, and 30% hemp. It's a sport weight. And the possible colorways for this box was silver, patina, or goldenrod. So obviously I got the patina, and it says it's number 206. So this is the patina. Now nobody is paying me to do this or anything. I'm buying these boxes all on my own. the subscription and just sharing with you what I'm finding in them. So in this pattern booklet here, we have very first a intermediate pattern here, and it has this beautiful little shawl that you can make with this yarn. But it also has a, let's see if I can find it. Oh, that's right. I apologize. There were two booklets. There were two booklets. I forgot. I stuck this one in my knitting bag. I thought there was something missing. So here's the other one. It's all beat up because it's been in my knitting bag. But this one is the beginner pattern. So this, it comes there, each pattern is in two different booklets. So this one is the intermediate and this one is the beginner. And this is a beginner pattern shawl that they have, and it's a drop stitch pattern. And this is the one that I actually decided to test. So anyway, the texture of this yarn is very nice. It does feel kind of like a cotton yarn, but it's very interesting. I really like the sheen of it, the luster, and I think that's the silk that they added in there. Really gives it a nice luster, and I'm not sure how well that shows up on camera. But like I said, I went ahead and I cast it on for the beginner pattern. And I tried it out. I did 3 repetitions of the pattern, and it is a really simple drop stitch garter pattern. So you're just knitting every row, and then when the pattern calls for it on a certain row, you do extra wraps around your needle, and then the next time you drop those extra wraps off, and it gives these drop stitches in here where you can see those bigger, looser holes, and they'll show up more after you block your piece. I decided I did not want to keep going with the pattern because I didn't think that a wrap made out of this particular yarn was something that I wanted right now, being that it's fall. I think it would be a very nice lightweight summer or spring pattern to do. I made a tiny little swatch with a smaller sized needle where I did stockinette stitch so that I could test the yarn and how stretchy it was, and my stitches per inch and all that, so that I could see what maybe I wanted to make, and so I could feel the texture of the yarn in a stockinette. I didn't really care for the texture of the yarn in the garter stitch. It feels a little rough to me, but maybe it would soften up after washing and blocking. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I did a little swatch, and then I decided to go ahead and cast on to make, because, well, I'm kind of fingerless glove obsessed. My hands are always cold, but I decided I want to see if I could make a really snug fingerless glove that was comfortable. And this is nice. It's not, because it's not made out of wool. It's very different from my other ones, and I did it in a rib stitch, and so it's very snug all the way down, and it's worked from the top down. So that's how I like to work my gloves. And I came up with a really neat thumb gusset here that's worked from the top down, and I'm going to put the link to my pattern for this down in the description box. So anyway, it's so comfortable. It's really nice, and I think this would feel really good as a liner under another glove, and it's really lightweight. I think it's really great for wearing in multiple seasons, really. My hands get cold even in the summertime, so I think these will be a really nice pair of gloves. So keep your eye out too, because I will be making some videos, some instructional videos knitting up this set of gloves to go along with the pattern. But overall, getting back to the Knitcrate, I'm pretty pleased. So I had read the amount of yarn that was on this, but I know sometimes that can be hard to visualize. Let me tell you, I was very impressed as I unwound this at how much yarn it actually is, and there was 2 of these. All right, this is my ball of yarn left over that I still have after making the sample. This whole glove, which is in a rib stitch, which can take quite a bit, you know, with small needles, so it can take quite a bit, and a partial glove that I am about to the wrist. I'm going to finish up, but I still have quite a bit here. I think I would be able to do another set of gloves just from this ball right here. So they give you enough yarn to complete either of the projects that they give you. So you don't have to worry about running out. And then, of course, if you wanted to do something bigger or you wanted the other color, you can go to the Knit One Crochet 2 website and order their yarn there. So there's plenty of yarn in this box. I feel like you really do get a good value out of it. So my first experience with the Artisan Knitcrate box was pretty good. I really love the beautiful color that came, and this company, the Knit One Crochet 2, has a gorgeous little label. The yarn is very usable, I believe. I was able to come up with something that I wanted to use it for, even though it wasn't one of the patterns that came with it. But honestly, that is just part of my personality. I very rarely do what is suggested. I like to come up with my own things. And also in the box, they throw in a little extra, and I was reading that the extra was a project bag or labels. So I got the labels that you can attach to your projects to give away for gifts. So that'll be really nice for the upcoming holidays. Let's just open up one. It comes with little ties too, but let me pull one all the way out of this package. They have a little hole punch in the back with a handmade by and some yarn on there, and on the back they have a spot for you to write down care instructions or a little note, whatever you'd like to do there. So that was fun. I also got a little giggle out of, so there's some tissue paper in the bottom, and of course what do? We lift up the tissue paper to make sure we've got everything. And in the bottom here it says, "What are you doing looking at my bottom? All the good stuff is up there." So that was a cute little note underneath of there. They also have, if you take a picture, it says here, ready for my close-up, so take a picture with it and post it on one of these social media things, and you might be able to win 3 free months. So that's pretty fun. My October box said that it was on its way already. Actually signed up kind of late in September, so I didn't get this until the end of September. My October box is on its way already, so I'll be doing video number 2 very soon. So hit that subscribe button so that you can watch this series and see all my reviews and possible new patterns that I come up with for these yarns. And we will see you another time. Thanks.